Good morning, and welcome to your weekly message from First Congregational Church, Milford, New Hampshire. I'm your pastor, Al Hoyt. Today is Thursday, September 23rd. Well, as usual, there is a lot going on at the church. Of course, there's a lot going on for me, too, so more about that later. This Sunday, we will be doing probably our last outdoor worship service. We will be continuing to live stream via YouTube. The Board of Missions and Outreach will be meeting via Zoom or a hybrid meeting at 11:30. And at 1 o'clock in the afternoon, there will be a private baptism here at the church. Monday, the church office will be closed because that's the day I'm having my surgery. Tuesday evening from 6 o'clock to 9:30, the Sauhegan Valley Chorus will be rehearsing in the parish house. The Thursday from 9:30 to 1:30, if you're going to be coming to get communion elements for the Communion Sunday, October 3rd, then you can go between 9:30 and 1:30 and pick up your elements. That evening, choir rehearsal is supposed to begin. Now, it depends on whether the choir members are ready to begin singing again or whether they're comfortable doing it. But if you're interested in coming and singing with the choir, come down Thursday evening. Excuse me. Come down Thursday evening. We have disposable masks that you're for choir singers. They're specifically designed for singing in. On Friday, October 1st, from 9:30 to 12:30, you can pick up your elements for communion then. The following Sunday, October 3rd, is World Communion Sunday. It's also our Neighbors in Need collection. So if you are one that likes to contribute to that, this is the time to do that. Dan Fellhalter will be worship leader, and he's been authorized to do communion, so shouldn't be any problem. There have been a lot of questions about what we're going to be doing going forward. I think it's safe to say that this Sunday coming up is going to be our last outdoor worship for a while. The plan is the deacons have got together and we've talked about what we're going to do, and we're going to continue having the sanctuary taped off to keep people at safe distances. So if you're coming into church to sit down, sit in the seats that are not taped off. And please do not sit with someone who does not live in your household. There have been a lot of questions about whether we're going to go fully remote, and the answer is no. We're going to be in person as much as we can safely do. If we begin to look like we're going to have too many people in the sanctuary, then the deacons will have to say, I'm sorry, we're full, and go. I don't anticipate we'll have that problem. If it becomes an issue, then we will ask people to call and tell us that they're coming or make a reservation so that we can make sure that it's a safe number of people. Even with that, we encourage everyone who is vaccinated you can wear a mask or not, depending, that's your personal choice. If you are not vaccinated, please wear a mask. If you feel ill at all, if you feel any symptoms whatsoever, please stay home. We will be continuing to broadcast all of our worship services for the foreseeable future on live stream. So you won't miss anything if you stay home and watch the service on YouTube. I'm asking folks to use a little common sense. If you feel uncomfortable, then stay home and watch it on YouTube. If you feel comfortable enough coming, whether you're masked or not, depending on your vaccine status, that's up to you, right? We're not going to go backwards if we can help. If things change, either good or bad, then we will adjust our plans accordingly. So among other things that have been going on, that we have the Pumpkin Festival coming up the end of this month. And as we have done in the last few years, we're going to be issuing parking passes. And I have some bad news for all of you who kept your parking pass from last year. It's no good. You will have to have a parking pass to use the church parking lot the entire weekend of the Pumpkin Festival. That includes Sunday morning worship. As you know, the police block off the road and they only allow cars with a parking pass to come through the roadblock and park in the church parking lot. The Rotary Club will be issued a few passes like they were in the year past, and the Historical Society will also be issued a set number of passes. This is what the passes look like. They're numbered, so you can't just shoot one off. There is a limited number of passes. If you want one of these passes, please contact Carol in the church office, and she can arrange to get it to you. That will be good for the entire Pumpkin Festival weekend. But as in years past, if you don't have one of these hanging from your rearview mirror when you pull up to the barrier, the police will not let you through. And we're going to be asking all of those who park in the lot before 10 o'clock in the morning to have one of these or to vacate the lot when they close the road down at 10 o'clock. We want to make sure that we have parking that we need for our church and for our church members. So you need one of these. You need to get a hold of Carol. There'll be lots more about it in the bulletins. It'll be announced every week in worship, but you're going to need a parking pass. While I'm out on medical leave, recovering from the surgery that I'm going to be having next week, if you need pastoral care, contact the church office, and Carol can help you find that. We heard just this morning that Reverend Roy Smith, some of you may remember Reverend Roy Smith was here for a number of years, passed away yesterday or the day before. We don't have any details yet. As soon as we get the details, we'll let you know. But again, the Reverend Roy Smith passed away recently. I believe he was out in Colorado. So as you can see, there's a lot going on. Please join me in the Lord's Prayer. Our Father, who art in heaven, hallowed be thy name. Thy kingdom come, thy will be done on earth as it is in heaven. Give us this day our daily bread, and forgive us our trespasses, as we forgive those who trespass against us. And lead us not into temptation, but deliver us from evil. For thine is the kingdom, and the power, and the glory forever. Amen. So this will probably be my last message for a couple of weeks. I don't anticipate any major issues coming out of the surgery. It's something that I've kind of needed for a while. And what better time than now to get it done? So until we meet again and until I can record another message, take some time to enjoy what's going on around you, to enjoy the time around you. Take some time to enjoy the people that you're with. Take some time to be good to yourself and to each other. And until the next time we meet, God bless.